Today we have Kang Fu chicken noodle soup. Okay, this is one of those bowl noodles, pretty convenient. It costs £1.65, which compared to other bowl noodles is pretty cheap in the grand scheme of things. I have reviewed a Kang Fu bowl noodle before, and it was the braised beef one, which was really nice. I think it exceeded my expectations, but I've never had this chicken noodle soup one, so I'm quite excited to see what this is like. Okay, let's start by having a quick look at the packaging. Firstly, quite a distinctive package on the top with this yellow. You don't see many that look like this, but it does look a bit basic on top. I have to say it looks a bit cheap, but I think the side makes up for it. I quite like what's going on here. There's some good graphics. I have absolutely no idea what this is trying to tell me on the side, but it's looking okay. There's a celebrity who I don't know, and that's pretty much it. I'm unable to tell you anything about the ingredients because everything is in Chinese, and I'm not even able to tell you what the cooking instructions are either because, again, everything is in Chinese. But I think all in all, I think it looks okay. It certainly looks appetizing with the serving suggestion. I mean, I've never seen so much yellow on a packet. That is giving off real chicken vibes, I have to say. But other than that, I think we'll just have to open it up and see what's inside. Oh yeah. The packaging immediately looks higher quality once I take the plastic off because it just immediately gets this shine, and it actually looks quite nice now. Ah, yes, that's right. These are the ones that have the fork inside, and I seem to remember it having a satisfying click, so I look forward to trying that again. Okay, I'm just going to open it up. Okay, mystery pouch, definitely some flakes, a fork, which I'm excited for, and some noodles. Now this is all coming flooding back to me from the other Kang Fu bowl noodle that I had. The thin noodles. They're probably some of the thinnest noodles that I've had, I have to say, but I seem to remember thinking that they weren't overcooked whenever I had them before. I'm actually going to turn it over, put that back in there, ready to cook with. I'm dying to know what's inside these, but before we do that, let's listen out for the click. Oh yes, the quality of that fork is amazing. I'm definitely going to try that out when it comes to eating this. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I'm going to guess that this is some sort of chicken soup base paste. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. I've been trying to open these with my hands lately, so let's try that and see what happens. Okay, that was all right. Okay, I'm going to squeeze out the sludge. That does not look good, I'm going to be honest. I mean, it looks realistic. It looks like a homemade chicken stock. There's something a bit unappetizing about that. Having said that, the smell. Wow. Oh my goodness. I've never smelt anything as chickeny in my whole life. Oh my goodness. See, when I lift that to my nose, it actually smells like I'm inside a roast chicken. That is amazing. I have to say, I judged that prematurely by its look. Don't judge a book by its cover. That smells unreal. Okay, let's have a look at these flakes. Oh yes, I remember now from the other Kang Fu one, the mystery yellow balls. What are these, goji berries? Is that a traditional dish? Goji berries with chicken? Must be. I did see it on what looked like goji berries on the cover. I had no idea that was a thing. I'm very excited to try this. The flakes look amazing though. Really good, really realistic looking, properly dehydrated, big chunks. I'm quite excited. Okay, I'm probably just going to do a quick Google and see how much water I'm supposed to add into this because I don't think I saw a fill line when I was looking at this. So I'm going to just quickly Google it and see what I can come up with. Okay, I'm just going to see what I did last time for the braised beef noodles and just copy that. Okay, so apparently there was a line on the last one that I was going to fill up to. There's definitely no fill line on the inside. Actually, is there a fill line? There is a fill line. It's just really hard to see. It's up here. That is almost impossible to see. Right, I know what to do then. I'm going to dump everything in and I'm going to fill it up to that fill line with boiling water. I think I'm supposed to leave it for 5 minutes. Actually, I'm not confident about that. Let's just try it for 5 minutes and we'll see what happens. Okay, I've got my hot water and I'm gonna start by just dumping all of this in. I know I shouldn't really use these, but I can't resist it. Okay, the smell of that is unreal, but I'm gonna resist commenting on it until this is finished cooking. Just gonna give this a little stir. I'll leave it for 5 minutes and I'll maybe stir it halfway through just to make sure the noodles are cooking properly. Okay, that's been the longest 5 minutes of my life. It's time to take a look at this. Okay, all those mysterious yellow clouds have rehydrated into something. There are an awful lot of nice smells coming from this bowl that I can't wait to talk about. But firstly, let's have a look at those noodles. Oh, it's so fragrant. Every time I lift those noodles, I just get hit by a wall of aromatics. That's really, really nice. So first impressions, the noodles look thin, but they don't look overcooked, even though that's been sitting for 5 minutes. The broth looks really nice. I'm really excited to try the goji berries and the mysterious yellow clouds and presumably chicken style pieces. Very much excited to try that. Okay, I'm gonna start by smelling it. Oh, it's so complex. So honestly, it smells a bit like a curry in that there's loads and loads of aromatic spices and flavors going on. You can't single any one particular one out, but you know it's going to be really complex and really nice. There really could be any combination of spices in there. It is very reminiscent of those nice, light, fragrant Asian curries. Cannot wait to try that. Let's see what this tastes like. That looks beautiful. Wow. So savory and chickeny. Definitely very, very aromatic. There's no heat at all. So nice. Honestly, there just could be so many different spices in there. There could be star anise, there could be all sorts, ginger. It's really hard to tell. There's no one thing that stands out above everything else. But it really does taste chickeny, like a chicken broth that someone has spent a day making and clarifying. Wow. I mean, there's something a bit sort of medicinal and healing about chicken soup. I think I said that in one of the other chicken noodle videos. I just think if you're sick and you have this broth, it will automatically make you better. Honestly, so nice. And so substantial as well. I think I put half a litre of water in there. Look how much there is in this bowl. To the point where this is probably too big a portion for a lunch portion. I would definitely recommend it for lunch if you're sick, you know, feeling under the weather. Wow, that is just so warming and savory and fragrant and nice. I think it would be impossible not to like that broth. I was a little bit worried that it was going to be a bit weak, a little bit flavorless, considering the amount of water that I had to add in there for that small amount of soup base. But that has not been the case at all. So, so tasty right the way down, you know. Just look how substantial that portion is. Every time I pull the noodles up, I'm just hit by a wall of fragrance. Okay, let's taste the noodles. Yeah, just a bit disappointing. Those noodles, they're so thin. They don't have a great mouthfeel. There's not much taste to them. Yeah, this is really where it lets it down. Maybe I drank too much of the broth before starting to eat the noodles. And the noodles are just supposed to carry the flavor of the broth. That's maybe what's gone on. Yeah, they are just not amazing as far as noodles go. I would like them to be a bit more bouncy, a bit more chewy, a bit thicker, you know, a bit more flavorful even. Got a little bit nicer there towards the end as I'm starting to get some of the flakes in every mouthful. Yeah, they definitely do add something. Okay, I'm gonna try one of these chicken-like pieces. Wow, that actually did taste quite chickeny, and the texture was very chickeny. I wonder if it could be real. They're quite nice. Very surprising. I'm so used to these flakes at the bottom, you know, not necessarily having much flavor. Right, let's try one of these yellow clouds. I seem to remember these from the last time. Wow, that is like intense chicken flavor coming from a little bomb. Really delicious. They don't really look like much, the little yellow clouds, but they definitely taste really nice. Okay, let's try these and check if they're goji berries. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm fairly convinced they are goji berries, but I'm not getting much flavor from them. Oh no, that one I did. That was just like eating a fresh goji berry, that one. Wow. You wouldn't have thought the flavor would go well, but it really does. That's absolutely delicious. Right, I'm just gonna drink the rest of this, which I think is gonna have loads of flavor from all those flakes at the bottom. Okay, I'm still chewing the little gritty bits at the end, which I should not have let fall into my mouth. But other than that, that was really enjoyable. Really, really nice. Definitely extremely chickeny. Really, really fragrant and delicious. I would be very happy if I was sick or if it was a cold winter's evening to tuck into that. And it's so substantial that it could be a main meal for the day. Really, really good. I really like that. The noodles were very forgettable, I have to say. I'm still not blown away by them. The price is great for what you get, £1.65 for the amount of food and the quality of that broth as well. I think it's good, and I would be happy to recommend this to others. I think I probably need to work out, is this noodle special? Is this something that I would miss if it wasn't on the shelf? I certainly wouldn't find myself dreaming about this, I don't think. But if it wasn't on the shelf, would I miss it? And I have to say, I don't think I would. I think if this wasn't on the shelf, there's quite a lot of other chicken noodles that are really fragrant. There's loads of other fragrant noodles out there. There's loads of other bowl noodles that are amazing, like the Samyang Carbo Bowl and others. So I have to say, I don't think I would miss this if it wasn't on the shelf, but I do think it's a good noodle and I would recommend it if you're really hungry, if you're on a budget, or if it's a cold winter's day. So for me, taking all of that into account, this gets a 3 out of 5. Let me know if you agree or if you disagree, and I'll see you next time.